Well, hello, Pisces. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. This is your weekly reading for March 7th through the 13th. Hope all is well with you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Additionally, there are scammers out there, so if you receive anything from me and you haven't requested anything from me, ignore it, delete it, report it, but don't respond to it because it is not me. I do private readings, but I do not solicit them. Usually somebody out there wants them and they contact me. So again, I do not reach out asking for them. So again, if it's something that you have not requested, something you have not initiated, delete, report it, or ignore it, but don't mess with it, don't open it, those kind of things. Let's get right to it though. Again, this is your reading for the week of March 7th through the 13th. I was called, as I was shuffling the cards earlier, I was shuffled to with a tarot deck, and I was called to use an oracle deck and a healing deck specifically. So there are some folks out there who need some kind of healing. They're going through something and it's kind of rough for them. And so, so again, Spirit tells me it's time to do the healing deck for you guys, and I am ready to do it. Now, the good part is the celebration is coming. So again, whatever you're going through, know that it is coming, you're coming full swing, and you're going to be getting through this. You know, you're emerging through it, but you have to be patient. You have to be patient because it's not necessarily happening at the speed you want. You've been really dealing with this for a while, and it has been wearing you down. You are tired. You are frustrated. You are weary. You're like, what else can they throw at me? Please, when you speak, do not speak those words. I know this sounds crazy because you're going to say, he is insane. Words mean nothing. Words mean everything. Let me reiterate that. You may think words mean nothing, but they mean everything. When you put a negative thought out into the universe, that thought's out there. And the only thing you can do is add to it or make it even amplified. If you send the positive out there, the same is also true. And so you can help yourself immensely by making sure that you're talking to the positive, making sure you're addressing the positive and not the negative. So one thing I'm saying is that if you're like, you know, I don't know how to get through this, I can never get through this. If you say if you can never get through this, you may never get through this. So I am serious about this. Use those affirmations, use those positive words. Now let's do a little digging deeper to see what else is going on with you. Okay. You're having some issues with yourself. You're having some self-acceptance issues. You're dealing with some issues that maybe somebody else has mentioned about something. Somebody has said something about you. Maybe something said about the way you look or the way you speak or the way you maybe pronounce words or the way in which you may have to think a little longer than some through a process or the way that you move or the gestures you make. Somebody's done that and it's kind of put you into a spiral. You've taken it personally. You've taken it, you've really internalized it, and you need to not do that. Who cares if you choose to wear something that fits a little snug or if it fits loose? Who cares? Who cares if you are a little more voluptuous than you were or a little thinner than you were? Who cares? You know, I mean, what does that do in the overall picture? Again, who cares if you don't speak as well as they would hope you would? Who are they to tell you? Who cares? You know, who cares if somehow you may not have a comprehension of everything, but yet you have a good comprehension of many things, but maybe not the one thing. So it's like all of a sudden that's a bad thing. What I'm telling you is, again, who cares? Let's shake this stuff off. Do not own this stuff. Their problems, their issues are theirs, not yours. Their problems with you are theirs, not yours. Because they want to reflect them on you and now deliver them to you, they're hoping you will bite. Don't bite. Again, this is a self-acceptance issue. Take a look at yourself. Appreciate what you have to offer. Appreciate what you bring to the table in every aspect. Now, you may not be perfect. Who is? Tell me that. Who is? None of us are. But what I can tell you very, very clearly is this. They aren't perfect either. Whoever's pointing that finger, put a mirror up in front of them and you may scare them. So again, do not buy into this. Do not do this. This is part of that healing process. Again, emerge from that feeling of I have to measure up to somebody else. You don't. Let me repeat, you don't. Let me be clear about that. If you are walking down the street and some absolute stranger says something, now all of a sudden you're perturbed If you're in a group and somebody says something and yet they, it's they don't even know you, and more, even if they do know you, who cares? Again, they don't define you. You define yourself. So keep that in mind. The next card is the balance card. Yes, again, go back to that self-acceptance. Find balance. Find balance. Understand who you are. Stay with the concept that what you are, who you are, what has helped you to get here, what has helped to create that being, that's all a good thing. And so stay balanced. Equilibrium is a good thing in this case. I mean, it's stay balanced. Don't let yourself go on the high highs and the low lows. If they throw you a compliment, absolutely, it's nice, but don't go real high with it, because all that means is it could bring you down by pulling the rug out from under you and really shooting you down the other way. So, and they give you a negative comment, who cares? Again, who cares? Don't go with that. Don't buy into it. The next thing is manifestations. Can I repeat that word to you? Look at that word very clearly, manifestations. What did I say about language? What did I just say about language? And the cards are not saying the same thing. Manifestations, speak your truth, own your truth, but speak the words positively when it talks about where you're going, what you want, how you're going to get there, how things are going to be. Again, positive affirmations. Manifest what you want. Speak it, and it's going to happen. Speak positively. Don't do the negative thing. The next thing is miracles. Miracles do happen, and miracles are at play here. Again, ignore the crap. Ignore a lot of the noise around you. Don't buy into it. Trust in yourself. Trust in what you know to be true. Trust in what you know you're capable of. Trust in your feelings for yourself and what you need to do. And again, ignore, block, and do whatever else for those negatives, because it's not going to be helpful for you. Meditation, another good thing they're telling you as part of this healing is do some meditation. Do some meditation. Get yourself to a quiet space. Find yourself that safe zone, and maybe you can visualize a private room where maybe as a child you would go when you were feeling hurt or sorrow or something. Find that little space and create that in your head and create that in your mind for your meditation. And then go there and let yourself sit in that room. Visualize it being there again for you. Visualize if it's grandmother's house. Visualize if it's a room in grandmother's house. Visualize if it's a closet. Maybe you, when you were playing, you would get mad. You would go and sit in the closet and just kind of shut the door and say, leave me alone, leave me alone. Whatever that safe space is, make sure that as you meditate, you find that safe space in your head, in your visualization, and you go to it. And you let that be a part of the recharging your battery, because that's a very important thing to do. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself first and foremost. Forgive yourself. Again, you're buying into everybody else's mess, and you know better. And so now you're hating yourself because you're buying into it, but you're also hating yourself because of what they're saying, and therefore it's this vicious cycle. Forgive yourself, and then forgive those. Because you know what? Those people who are very judgmental, they've probably been down that same road. Other people have done the same thing to them. So they're just paying it back. And that's a sad, sad situation. That's a sad little person, isn't it? Now, Archangel Michael is watching over you. So keep that in mind. You are not alone. You are not walking down this path by yourself. You have a peaceful, wonderful, kind, loving, and very powerful and very domineering angel. And that's Archangel Michael. And what a wonderful person to have on your side. What a wonderful spirit to have on your side. Again, you're working toward harmony. Keep your balance, keep that harmony, and most importantly, if you need some answers, again, from Archangel Michael specifically, because he's over top of the situation there, make sure that you are asking him. Listen to your dreams. He's going to give you answers in dreams. Your spirit guides will do the same thing. So listen to your dreams, listen to what your dreams are telling you, and do not be dissuaded by anything more than that. Abundance is coming your way. Again, once you get this in order, once you get beyond this, then you're going to be celebrating. Back to the first card, back to celebrating because you're emerging from a morass that has kept you back, and abundance is right around the corner, because now you've done exactly what we talked about initially, that self-acceptance. You now like the person you are okay with the person you are, and you're like, you know what? This is me, and this is what you're going to have to accept. With that said, I am going to tell you that this is an amazing reading. It sounds like you've been going through some mess, but it sounds also like you're coming out of the mess, and that's a wonderful thing. While you're coming out of the mess, also come out of that website and click on the YouTube subscribe button right below. Additionally, that little bell icon, that is that bell icon that tells you that it reminds you every time we upload something or every time that we go live online. And two of the times we go live online specifically are on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Mountain Time and Thursday mornings at 8 a.m. Mountain Time, where we do readings, personal readings for anybody who pops in, free tarot readings. So if you're looking for a free tarot reading, check us out there. If you're looking for a longer, more personal reading, you're welcome to reach out to me at advice@sonoramystictarot.com, and I do readings there. I hope this helps you. Have a great week, and I will talk to you next week with yet another weekly update. And watch for those daily downloads. Take care. Bye-bye.